My beloved child. Today God has a message of hope and encouragement just for you. It's the destination you arrive at when you walk away from the source of all light and life. Think about those words from the scriptures. Enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. You'll find that in Matthew 7 verses 13 to 14. Now that's not just some poetic image, my child. That's blueprint reality. It sketches the fundamental choice that forges the eternal destiny of every single soul. It's magnetic, isn't it? The pull of the immediate world. So many get swept up in the current, chasing the glitter, the easy dopamine hits, the fleeting pleasures. They're carried along the wide, crowded highway. But the ones who find true life? They're the ones who intentionally tune out the static, who lean in to hear my voice, who choose the less traveled path, the one defined by integrity, by love, by alignment with my heart. I'm telling you this because I don't want you lost in that crowd, swept along the easy route that dead ends in regret. I don't want you seduced by impulses that lead you away from your true north. I'm calling you to choose the narrow path. Yes, it demands focus. Yes, it requires conscious steps. But it leads directly to my kingdom, the vibrant reality of eternal peace, unshakable joy, and boundless love. That's the path I've opened for you. That's the journey I desperately want you to take. Jesus didn't shy away from this stark contrast, this ultimate separation. Remember his story in Luke's Gospel? The one about the rich man and Lazarus, Luke 16 verses 19 to 31? One man lived in the lap of luxury, completely blind to the suffering beggar, Lazarus, right outside his gate. He had everything this world valued. Lazarus had nothing. But then, the curtain drops on their earthly lives and the scene shifts dramatically. The rich man finds himself in agonizing torment, hell. Lazarus? He's carried away to be comforted, finally home, in the presence of Abraham, heaven. See those pressure points, those times that felt like you were just barely hanging on? They weren't pointless endurance tests. Think of it like this. God was using the friction, the heat of those trials, like a master craftsman. He was forging something powerful within you, steeling your resolve, deepening your resilience, hammering out a faith that wouldn't easily crack. You were in the forge, being prepared for something significant. But now, hear this loud and clear, that intense phase, the spiritual boot camp? It's reaching its appointed end. Consider this your graduation. You're not just hoping for a new chapter, you are actively stepping across the threshold into it. This isn't about vague hopes anymore. This is the season where his blessings stop being distant concepts and start showing up in tangible ways, things you can point to, things that shift your reality. The spiritual static is clearing and the signal is coming through strong. Imagine this. He's personally walking ahead, jimmying locks on doors that looked rusted shut forever. He's flipping the light switch in those corners of your life that felt persistently dim or confusingly dark. He's literally clearing the debris off the path ahead, making it smooth so you can finally stop picking your way through obstacles and start striding forward. Picture yourself walking with a newfound confidence, a genuine lightness, maybe even rediscovering a joy you thought was long gone. And here's a key feature, a defining characteristic of this new era. Answered prayers. Seriously. Take a mental inventory right now. What have you been consistently bringing to him? Those heartfelt pleas for clear-cut direction when you felt like you were navigating by guesswork? Those urgent requests for specific provision, for resources to materialize when the well felt dry? Those deep, soul-level cries for healing. Whether it's physical restoration, emotional mending, or bringing peace to broken relationships. Get ready. Because as you embrace this shift, as you fully step into this good time zone, this activated season, you need to sharpen your spiritual senses. Stay alert. Keep your radar up. What? Because God's answers, the very breakthroughs you've been praying for, rarely arrive looking exactly like you meticulously planned in your head. His solutions often come wrapped in the unexpected. Think outside the box here. Sometimes the blessing doesn't land like a sudden windfall or a perfectly resolved problem. It might manifest as a surprising opportunity, maybe one that feels a little intimidating at first, one that stretches you, pushes you to grow and level up in ways you hadn't anticipated. Are you ready to say yes even if it feels like a leap? Or perhaps the blessing arrives as a lightning bolt of clarity, a completely fresh perspective, a paradigm shift that suddenly reframes a situation you thought was stuck or hopeless. It's like seeing the same landscape through a brand new high-definition lens. What previously looked like an obstacle might suddenly reveal itself as a stepping stone. It could even materialize as a profound, almost a logical peace that settles deep within you, anchoring your soul right in the middle of circumstances that haven't fully changed yet. That unwavering calm in the face of uncertainty? That is a powerful manifestation of His favor, a tangible sign that He's working behind the scenes. And here's the linchpin, the crucial part: you have to trust the intricate, often baffling, divine choreography. His timing isn't just good, it's perfectly synchronized even when it makes no sense from our limited viewpoint. As you consciously make space for Him, as you actively tune your heart to His frequency and align your spirit with His leading, you'll start seeing it. You'll begin recognizing the subtle, and sometimes not so subtle, signs of His favor popping up everywhere, like divine fingerprints dusting your daily life, confirming He's on the move. Remember this too: every season God orchestrates serves a specific, intricate purpose. Nothing is random in His economy. And this good time, this season of breakthrough and blessing, it comes with its own powerful assignment. This isn't just about you receiving and breathing a sigh of relief. Think bigger. God isn't just filling your cup for your own enjoyment, although He absolutely delights in seeing you flourish. He's equipping you, loading you up, turning you into a conduit. The blessings flowing in are designed to ultimately flow out as you receive His goodness. And as this wave of goodness starts washing over you, as you begin to truly receive it, here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't meant to just pool around your feet. Think bigger. Consider how this infusion of grace, this breakthrough energy, is designed to ripple outward. How can you become the channel that directs this flow toward the people in your orbit? Your unique story, the lessons forged in your own fire, the specific grace that has been poured into your life. These aren't just personal milestones. They become potent fuel. They hold the power to ignite a spark of hope, to genuinely lift the chin of someone else currently navigating their own tough stretch. When you make the conscious choice to share what you've been given, maybe it's the authentic joy bubbling up, maybe it's the quiet strength you discovered you possessed, maybe it's just the raw, honest truth of your testimony, you literally transform into a tangible expression of God's love right here, right now. You become a living, breathing outpost of His kingdom in the world, touching lives in ways that might genuinely astound you, setting off positive chain reactions you may never even fully trace back. And here's one of the most beautiful, unmistakable signatures of authentic God-ordained timing. It carries an inherent peace. This new season isn't about frantically paddling harder, striving, or white-knuckling your way through that relentless hustle. You can exhale and let it go. This phase is about finding His rhythm, syncing up with the cadence of His plan, and having the courage to actually let Him take the lead. Trust His navigation. So lean into this moment. Fully embrace this unfolding chapter. Let gratitude be the default setting of your heart, the lens through which you view every unfolding detail. And truly trust, not just intellectually, but with every fiber of your being, that the unmistakable signature of God's hand is imprinted all over the blueprint of your life right now. This isn't happening to you, it's happening with you and for you. So, how do you maximize this incredible momentum? It starts with intentional connection. Carve out space, even just moments, to deliberately tune in. Think of prayer and reflection not as a passive duty, but as your active strategy session with the divine architect. Specifically ask Him, "Okay, God, show me the hidden potential within this blessing. Reveal the strategy behind this opportunity you've provided. How do I leverage this moment for maximum impact, according to your game plan?" You're not just a recipient, you're a co-laborer in this unfolding goodness. As you intentionally shift your focus onto His consistent faithfulness, onto the tangible evidence of His goodness popping up all around you, something powerful happens internally. Your heart won't just feel thankful, it will start to overflow like a reservoir reaching capacity. And that overflow? That's not just emotion, it's high-octane spiritual fuel. It infuses you with a resilient strength, a vibrant energy that empowers you to step into each brand new day not with trepidation, but with genuine, bone-deep joy. Now listen, the old static will try to interfere. Those familiar whispers of doubt, the ghosts of past failures, the anxieties that try to forecast future storms, expect them to try and crash the party. They will attempt to grab the mic and pull you back into the shadows. But when they show up, you need to be ready. Remember the core promise pulsing through this entire message. This is your divinely appointed season of goodness, of expansion, of stepping into more. Don't you dare let the replays of yesterday's regrets or the trailers for tomorrow's potential worries hijack the incredible gift of today. God hasn't just offered you joy, He has strategically placed it directly in front of you, right here, right now. Your job is to claim it, to protect it fiercely. Lock in your trust. Anchor yourself firmly in his unfailing character, his track record of faithfulness. Lean hard into his unchanging word. Let it be the bedrock beneath your feet, the non-negotiable truth you build upon. Choose to believe, not just passively accept, but actively wield the certainty that he is meticulously weaving every thread, every detail, even the confusing or painful ones, into a tapestry that ultimately serves your good. That's not just positive thinking, it's a divine guarantee. And understand this, every single step you take from this moment forward, every intentional move you make in faith, is not just random motion. You are literally stepping into the coordinates of his promise, activating the next phase of the specific, unique purpose he designed just for you. You're walking onto holy ground, the territory he has already prepared. So right here, right now, let the celebration begin. Pop the metaphorical champagne. This isn't something you're waiting for anymore. Your good time has officially kicked off. This new season isn't theoretical, it's your present reality. Recognize it for what it is, a direct, hand-delivered gift straight from the heart of God, brimming with his unconditional love, drenched in his empowering grace, and packed with tangible blessings waiting to be unwrapped. How do you live in this new reality? You wake up differently. You approach each sunrise not with dread or just routine, but charged with electric expectation. What miracle is waiting just around the corner today? What divine appointment is scheduled? Fuel this expectation with conscious, specific gratitude. Thank him preemptively for the guidance, for the provision, for the goodness you know is on its way. Operate from a place of knowing he is actively orchestrating your steps. Because he is. He's the master navigator, charting a course into a future that is genuinely brighter, richer, and more fulfilling than anything your own mind could possibly conjure up. The limitations you perceive? They don't exist in his dimension. The possibilities he sees for you are expansive. So don't just dip your toes in. Dive into this season. Embrace it with everything you've got. Throw open every window and door of your heart and let his transformative goodness flood every room, rearranging the furniture, clearing out the clutter, remodeling your entire inner landscape. Let it change you from the inside out. Never forget this fundamental truth. God is with you. Right here. Right now. Closer than your next breath. And those blessings we talked about? They aren't just concepts anymore. They are actively unfolding, materializing, becoming your lived experience. Keep your eyes peeled. Your time is now. Here, and your best days are just beginning. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel for upcoming God's messages.